Welcome back. Our first current weather shot of the day comes from Mercer County. Check this out. Our photographer Jawan was up in Aledo this morning, getting a look at that haze that was still there in the sky.
Yeah, but since then, though, it has improved nicely. Skies are a little bit clearer out there. Of course, the sunshine and the fairly dry air too, throwing that southerly wind. Turned out to be a pretty toasty day. Public pools are pretty busy today.
Yeah, I bet.
No question about that. And we reached 90 degrees. Do you know how many times we've reached 90 so far this season?
This season?
This season alone.
This is the first time?
Came close.
Oh.
Came close.
Is it the second?
It's two.
Oh, darn it. Ask me again next half hour.
You win a cookie. Yeah, this is our second time. Now, some people may say, are we like behind when it comes to these 90-degree plus temperatures? Well, here's the outlook that we've seen since in the past. And you can see those are from fairly high numbers. What was interesting is like last year, we had about one 90-degree plus day. And it turned out to we ended up with 26. I think in like 2019 or 2020, we had just one, and that turned out to be about 27 days or so, 26, 27 days. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing our fair share of 90-degree plus temperatures. The average is around 23, and I think we're gonna be right around there later on in the day. Here are our temperatures right now. Fortunately, not dealing with any treacherous humidity. Numbers around 89 degrees in downtown Davenport, 90 at the Quad City International Airport, 91 we're noticing in Muscatine, Clinton, Sterling Rock Falls, Princeton, 93 in Geneseo and DeWitt, one spot over in Maquoketa. Glad you could join us. 94 degrees, and we've been seeing a little channel of these temperatures 90 or better from the Chicagoland area right through the Quad Cities, Des Moines, even making its way into Omaha and Grand Island as well. Yes, and north of that, temperatures are much cooler. What's going on here? Well, we do have some activity out there in the form of some showers and thunderstorms, especially right along the Minnesota-Iowa border, and it's riding along a boundary. Remember, we talked about this boundary yesterday. It was going to be a cool front, and then it was going to stall right near the Tuesday, and that certainly has been the case. We expect this boundary to sink southward, and as it does, it may be just enough of a trigger that could set off a shower or thunderstorm heading into Thursday as well as into Friday. And I think we're going to start adding even more of that humidity from the south and pulling its way northward as indicated by these 2 points and that flow coming right out of the south. So with that added humidity, that does at least bring in that chance. Certainly not the case as we head overnight and early tomorrow morning. Anywhere north of that boundary is where the shower thunderstorm chances will be overnight into early tomorrow morning. Does promise to be a warm night. Numbers only dropping around the mid-60s for overnight lows. We're about 65 degrees in the Quad Cities. And then after that, going to our Thursday, here comes the boundary. First half of the day should be fine, but watch what happens as we get to the afternoon. Yeah, we start seeing some isolated activity begin to pop up, a shower or a thunderstorm across the area, but it's not going to hold back our temperatures. I think we have a chance of reaching those readings in the mid to upper 80s, maybe locally 90 degrees. That can't be ruled out. And it just may feel a little bit warmer as we start increasing those dew point temperatures, not just for tomorrow, but at least going into the upcoming weekend as well. And the chance continues. We're going to see that going into Friday. This is around 7 a.m. on Friday. There's the boundary. So anywhere around that boundary, that still could set off at least an isolated chance around here. And being to the south of that boundary or north of that boundary, temperatures only around 82. Then as we get to Friday morning at 5 a.m., anything that's left over will be well off to our south and east. Should allow those skies to improve briefly going into the weekend with partly to mostly cloudy skies and those temperatures expected around the low to mid 80s. But going into next week, yeah, we start pushing up those temperatures again, and with it, we start bringing back those chances. I think better chances may be returning as we get to later Tuesday, especially going into about Wednesday in the form of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. We just don't want any unsettled weather going into this upcoming Father's Day weekend. And right now, things are still looking A-OK.
Love it. Thanks, Jay.